In this video, you are going to discover how aromatherapy can help ease the discomfort when we have digestive issues. Watch on to find out how the different oils can affect what makes you feel more flow. Allow your heart to listen. When you're feeling that discomfort in the stomach, your digestion's not quite right, we often want a quick fix, something that's going to ease this discomfort and help you move through getting some flow back maybe into that digestive system. And essential oils can be an easy thing that you can carry with you out and about, maybe when you're traveling, that can do that quick ease, as well as obviously using it at home if that helps you. So in this video, we're going to go through some of my favorite essential oils that I've used over the years to help ease my stomach when, I don't know, it's not been feeling so great. When we're looking to work with essential oils, there are a couple of safety features we want to consider. The first one is whether or not it's appropriate for the essential oil to touch your skin. And to this respect, using a carrier oil, something like jojoba, or a very simple grapeseed are often not too reactive with sensitive skin, and that you can use that with a couple of the drops of the essential oil to then go onto your skin. So always looking to dilute the essential oil before it touches your skin, as some essential oils can be very harsh on the skin and can cause irritation and burning feelings. The other side is that you might want to use a diffuser, a way of inhaling the smell rather than putting it directly onto your skin. And to that effect, we're going to use water in order to help get the smell moving through the air. If you've already seen the gut health gargle along that used clove bud, I have explained the power of using the essential oil of clove bud for our gut health. So there isn't a lot of research for clove bud directly affecting your gut health. And you may recall that in that video, I suggested that it's more to do with the oral health and the balance of bacteria in the mouth before it goes down into our stomach, which is then what starts to build that gut microbiome. So that's where clove bud is actually really of application. We're using it for our oral health, which can impact our gut health. To that effect, make sure that when it comes to something that you're putting in your mouth, you do not ingest these oils. We're not looking for any of these essential oils to be ingested into your body. Only certain oils can be certified to be ingested into the gut. All of these are for external use or for smelling in your environment. The next essential oil we're going to look at is that of peppermint. This is a top favorite for gut health issues. It can be very uplifting and clearing if the gut's feeling a bit sluggish and heavy. It's really nice for inflammation because it is a cooling smell and the energy of peppermint is cooling. So this is really good if you know that you have inflammatory issues in your gut. And one of the top applications for peppermint is often to put it directly onto the belly, and I'll show you a little exercise to do with that afterwards, remembering that you always use that carrier oil before you place it on your skin. The next oil we might look at is chamomile. Chamomile is deeply calming. So if your gut health issues are related to stress, to feeling really agitated and struggling to calm down, then chamomile is going to be really effective to help you find that reset. This one, personally, I really love to recommend using it more for the inhalation, because as we breathe in, it helps the nervous system recalibrate and find that reset faster than if we just put it onto the body. So chamomile is really great to use in the diffuser, or you could use those lava beads on your wrist to sniff on as you go through the day to keep your body relaxed, so that as you eat each meal in your day, it's going to help you be calm and digest each one. When you're someone who suffers with nausea and indigestion, maybe a lot of bloating, you're going to want to reach ginger oil. Ginger is really beautiful to work with nausea, and I laugh because when I had lots of migraines, I was taking a lot of ginger. And so you might want to use the actual root itself in a tea to drink and have that as a way of ingesting the quality of ginger, the energy of ginger. Sometimes people chew on ginger as well to get that same effect. But also it can be really lovely to include as a massage on the abdomen or to use in a diffuser. It can be a little bit of an aphrodisiac as well, so it can help to inspire you to start feeling a little bit more sensual and loving to your body. If you get that sense that you need an uplift with your digestive discomfort, perhaps it's a bit of indigestion or bloating, then you may want to look towards a lemon scent. Lemon oil, or I have a lemon myrtle here, which is what I prefer. It's a little sweeter in terms of its energy and its smell. And what this starts to do is help support liver energy. So it has the acidity that helps balance liver from its heavy demand to release and reduce toxicity and that we're working through in the body, and there's always lots of toxins in our environment. So lemon can be really supportive, again, to have in the aroma, in the smell in your room. And so it can be sometimes, if you're feeling that indigestion, bloating feeling, that combination of lemon and ginger together can feel really good to have in your space. Another oil that can really support antibacterial and oral health is the lovely energy of cinnamon. Now, cinnamon, a little bit like the clove bud, is one that we're not going to ingest, but you could put into your water and use that in a gargle along. You might also want to use that in a diffuser in your environment because it can feel quite strong to use on its own. But it does have that wonderful similar property of antibacterial and antiviral, so it can really support our well-being and in that sense our gut health and our gut microbiome. Next, we're going to just have a look at a nice gentle way in which you can connect an essential oil to the abdomen so that you can find some instant relief. And this is a beautiful one to do if you're about to go to bed and it's not feeling very settled at night time. So here you can see there's a tiny amount of oil mixed with the jojoba on my hand. I'm going to lie down on my back as though I am in my bedroom, and I want to have my stomach available to me to be able to put the oil on. Rubbing it into my hands, I'm going to start on the right side of my upper abdomen and start to circle that oil over to the left, down through the middle, over to that right hip, and then back up and around over to the left, down to the left hip, and down and out. You can use that pattern, or if you want, you can start to find your own, bringing whatever feels good to where you're feeling uncomfortable in your stomach. One of my favorite techniques is like a cat paw. So I start to walk my hand a little bit like a caterpillar, or I'm doing those, as we call them often, cat biscuits. And like there's little paws walking around the abdomen. This can be a really beautiful way to just gently move things along. Depends how tender your stomach is feeling as to how much pressure you might want to apply. And a part of this is also helping us create a pliable abdominal wall, which is actually going to create greater strength and flexibility and support for the spine and our ability to move through life with ease. When you feel like you've done enough, just let your hands rest on your belly. And breathe in that smell. And we're just going to try a box breath, but only with 3 counts for each part of the breath. So you inhale for 3, hold the inhale for 3, exhale for 3, hold out for 3. Inhale, hold, exhale, Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Just allow your breath to return to normal. Feeling the breath moving underneath the hands. Just let it be soft, let it be gentle. Share in the comments below how you found that and which essential oil was the one that you chose that felt the best for your digestive system. If you've been enjoying this gut health series, then make sure you click subscribe and you can receive the next one in your inbox as soon as it's released. In next week's video, we will be exploring how it is that we can make a discerning food choices without going into the overwhelm of having to do an entirely new diet or some big detox. So make sure you subscribe so you receive that as soon as it's out. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day.